The Methodist Church has been here for a very long time. This particular building's been here since 1906, and it's always had an ethos that is to work within the community with all the needs of the different diverse groups who come in. Currently, the biggest group that we have coming in are people who are disadvantaged through poverty, so come for the food bank, people who are homeless, and so make use of the homeless facilities that we have here. But anyone who is deemed to be vulnerable can come in and ask for help and advice.
Homelessness is definitely getting worse. So when people come in here, they're usually at crisis point where that might be mentally or just physically with not being able to pay bills, etc. So what we do is we communicate with people like Porchlight who are there for the homeless. We signpost to the crisis team, any sort of mental health agency that will help us. We do a lot of work with Walk Tall.
Okay, so Walk Tall is a charity. We have 3 arms of specialism, if you like. So we have therapeutics, where we run counselling, we have education, and we have an arts arm as well. It was actually Paddy Daniel who had the idea and put in a funding bid to help work with people who've dealt with homelessness, have been homeless, have been recently rehoused, or have had homelessness in the past.
I was talking to Anne from Walk Tall, and she came up with the idea of the drama. So we had a 10-week programme we bid for where people would come in, they'd have lunch, they'd talk about their story, and through drama they would just talk about what it meant for them to be homeless, how they felt about being suicidal. And from that, they've produced this drama. The title of the funding is Saving Lives, Suicide Prevention Innovation Fund.
Nobody sees me. Nobody cares.
No one to go, no one to help. Kick me out on the street.
And I'm alone.
Literally pushed me out the door.
The female character is on a journey of self-destruct, really. She's been battling with drink, alcohol problems, also drug addiction, and she's also suffering some domestic abuse.
Nothing prepares you for life on the streets.
I play a character from North Africa who was a victim of a lot of the troubles at the time. He manages to get to England, but obviously things aren't very good for him.
My character is he's kind of the guy who's always been a winner. He's always had things his own way and slips up, and this causes everything to start breaking down.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I was just trying to protect you both.
So I started at the beginning. I was working alongside a therapeutic practitioner, and we started just mingling, coming to a few lunch meetings just to say hi to people, get to introduce ourselves. And then that was for about 2 weeks. And then after the 2 weeks, myself and the therapeutic practitioner were working together with the homeless people, also some recently housed people, using creative ways to get them to express themselves and to get their stories so we can build together some characters, just raise awareness of homelessness and how it can affect people and to get their stories across.
Theatre's still one of those mediums that really can connect with people. And if you're working with a group of people to have their voices shared, because these are the people that we need to be working with. These are the people whose stories need to be told. How else can we engender any change?
There might be things that we've added from another person, but this is all happening today, and any one of us could be homeless.
Well, currently I'm homeless at the moment, and I come in here to see the people who help me out, give me somewhere to go. I will say this, if it wasn't for these people like Vicky, Paddy and all the other helpers, I wouldn't be here now.
I discovered that the homeless group have very much a feeling of community among them, so they will help each other out. So we've also inserted that into our play.
One of the women who's contributed to this project, somebody that she is also street homeless, who she's friendly with, it's his birthday today, and he doesn't know that she's brought in a cake. That's quite often what happens. You do something special for somebody who comes in.
I think the work that the Sanctuary and the Methodist Church and other centres within Gravesend that are providing a support service to homeless people are essential.
Just one life saved. Mine! ready to begin. One more meeting, one more day dry. Just one believer, only one. Just one sponsor, just one superhero, just one life saved.
Diligence.
Determination.
Hope.
And
that's enough.
I thought tonight's performance was real, it was down to earth, and it highlights the problems that people do have in everyday life.
I thought it was extremely powerful and very moving, and it demonstrates the challenges that are faced by people on the street.
This needs to go to a wider audience. We need more people to see something like that for them to realise, that something can be done, and it might be something quite simple.
We want people to empathise, because I think through empathy, through understanding somebody's position, that's what makes people want to help and want to change things for that person.
I cannot express enough how much drama, all the creative arts, is so powerful, and I think we need to use it more in today's age, working with people.
I'd say we're probably on speed dial for most of the guests that come in here as the person that they call when there is a crisis, because we are their safe person in the safe place. And that's really hard to come to terms with when you know that you're the only person or the only two people in the world that they can turn to.
We don't generally stop to think. Nobody sees these people. Nobody hears them. Nobody wants them. Their words, not mine.